Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday, May 27th. I hope you guys have some great upcoming plans for the long weekend here, Memorial Day weekend. Want to thank all the vets who have sacrificed their lives for us in this time of weekend. We could think of and give our thanks to those people who sacrificed so much for us. Kind of get into our plan here. We do have a couple important data to get into, and that is the GDP. This is a second revision. We'll get the final revision in June for the first quarter. So the first one came out at 0.5%, and the forecast was supposed to almost double that to 0.9%, and it did go up at 0.8%. So kind of pretty much in line where the forecast was. And we also got consumer sentiment in May. So we had the previous reading, and we get two readings. The final, this is going to be the final one. So the previous reading came in at 95.8 earlier in the month. 95 was the forecast, and it dipped down to 94.7. So people are feeling a little bit better in the earlier half of the month, and then kind of dipped a little bit towards the end of the month. So let's go jump here into the headlines. And the stock market's up a little bit today after being down yesterday. Yesterday was kind of more of a breather for them. Oil, some of the things I'll bring up the stock market was, oil was helping to bring it up. It was going up above $50 a barrel. Since then, it's kind of declined down to about $49 a barrel. Later today, about 1:10 East Coast time, Janet Yellen will be speaking at Harvard, and all ears will be on her. There's been a lot of Fed's members speaking this past week, and a lot of were very hawkish comments, and they want to see if Janet kind of talks about interest rates and gives any more insight into that, especially with the June meeting coming up, that there's interest if they might raise the rates at that meeting or perhaps the next one. Personally, I think they'll hold off on the June meeting and do it perhaps in July, primarily because a week after their meeting is the scheduled elections for the Britain and possibly leaving the euro. So I think they're going to want to wait and see how the results of that will before they make any decisions on rate hikes this soon. Here's the bond market here. We're kind of in between the 10-day moving average. So the 10-day moving average is going to become part of our floor here, which is kind of good here. As you can see, here's the red line. Here's the 10-day moving average. We got the star. We're at the same level as where we left off yesterday, so there's no difference here. And now we got the ceiling here, which is a 25-day moving average right here. So we're kind of caught between the 10-day and the 25-day moving average here. I don't forecast really any changes today. It's going to be probably a slow day, as a lot of the big hedge fund guys already left for their vacations, and then a lot of other people would be kind of cutting out early with Memorial Day weekend. The bond market does close earlier today, then the stock market's going to be on the normal hours today. So I don't anticipate a lot of swings today. All right, so this will pretty much be, I think you'll see, unless Janet Yellen comes out with some stuff that people hadn't heard and kind of shocks the market, but I wouldn't anticipate. They're usually pretty carefully worded speeches here. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday, and I hope you guys have a great, safe weekend here. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.